nobody needs to go out there and do CrossFit and get,
Of course,
this
yeah.
crazy trainer who's going to make you lift 600 pounds a day. Like, my trainer is more holistic based.
Yeah.
So he's very patient with me. He understands, what I need. I sat down with him for an hour and told him, this is my situation. I need this, this, and this, and this. He doesn't push me where my body's crumbling.
Right.
And because that's the thing, when you overexert yourself, that's when stuff like that's going to happen. That's when, you're going to cause the lymphedema. You're going to cause, remember for me, I overexerted myself and I ended up in the ER. My heart rate was going crazy, so he
Right.
knows that I have a high heart rate,
Right.
in certain situations. So I think that, like, getting a trainer that's very patient with you
Yeah.
and doesn't like try to embarrass you, you know what I mean? Like, he's very good.
Yeah. I think it's also important to find, like you say, that trainer that understands your situation.
Yeah.
And works around your limitations.
Yeah. And he makes me feel very comfortable. I'm not perfect. I never worked out a day in my life, and I was embarrassed. I said to him, I was like, training me is like training a 5-year-old. Like,
Yeah.
I've never stepped foot in the gym. Like, my footwork is horrible. I have no flexibility anymore.
Yeah.
I was so flexible in the past. Now, because I was in bed for a year.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I would give someone the advice that if you're gonna find someone that's gonna help train you, make sure that they are trained in more of like a holistic way, where they're making sure your bones are taken care of, your body's taken care of, not like trying to force you into lifting hundreds and hundreds of pounds, because it's just not going to work.
No, it's not.
You're going to be embarrassed, uncomfortable, in so much pain. So
yeah, I think it's definitely very important, if you haven't worked out in a while but also have gone through chemotherapy or radiation, jumping into a workout and doing like high intensity is not going to work for you.
I learned
you're
the hard
going to
way.
wake up the next day and you're going to be miserable and you're never going to go back to the gym.
I learned the hard way.
Yeah,
Look at
it's
me.
super easy to like transition yourself into doing certain things. Like, when I go for runs, before going for a run, I'll walk days before. Like, even if it's just like something brisk walking, I'll walk, just get my body moving, and like I will walk for a couple of miles before like getting onto a treadmill and running, because I know that if I get onto a treadmill and I run after not running for let's say a couple of weeks or a couple of months, the following day I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be like, I cannot get up to go to the gym. And then it's just not going to, it's not a win-win for you.
You have to go slow. And